Morning, y'all. Happy Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend and played some good golf. So I posted some pictures over the weekend of myself playing with my eldest, Fanula. She's got some new clubs, people are asking me about them. So I thought today, why don't we do a what's in Eldest's bag video. So, little disclaimer out there, I've obviously used my connections with Titleist to look after her. Some of the clubs she has, you could argue, you know, they're a lot of money for a junior, but look, I don't know any parent who wouldn't get the best for their kid if they could, which I was able to, so I did. And also from today's video, hopefully you'll get a good, lots of people want advice on what to buy for their kids, so there's a few messages around loft, on set makeup, and why I went for what I did. And you could apply this to any brand, you could apply it to any price bracket as well, within reason. One lucky subscriber is going to win this today as well. I announced the winner for the Bushnell. I've also got another competition running coming thanks to the boys at Putt-Out, so stay tuned for that. Let's talk about what I ordered for Fanula. So obviously I went Titleist, so I'm using my connections at Titleist to get her what I think are the best clubs I can get her. Now this is a slightly surprising one for people. She got the AP2. So she's 5-iron to pitching wedge AP2, not AP1. So she's got the #1 used iron on tour, I think it is. Slender, a lot of help in the back still, bar at the back, it's got tungsten in the back. So the 17-18 AP2, and the reason I went for AP2 over AP1 is I wanted to keep loft on the club. I didn't want loft taken away from her. Whenever you start taking loft away from a player like Fanula with her speed, not maybe as fast as it was going to get, or certainly not as fast as it's going to get, she tends to struggle to get the ball high enough for it to go anywhere. So what I found when I tested these with Fanula is that the 6-iron went as far as AP1 because it peaked high up there a little bit higher. She was able to launch it a little bit better. And then when we got to the end, so 5-iron being her longest iron, again, I just didn't want to strip loft away from her. I wanted to keep loft on the club because loft for most people, most golfers, is a friend. It helps with D-plane ideas fractionally, and it certainly helps with launch. Shaft-wise, I went for their lady shaft, or their L-flex shaft. I can't even read what this shaft is. It's that one. And she got the standard length, but I went a degree flat in the lie, just to make sure the lie of the club was lying perfectly for her when she was connecting. Making sure the club is lying correctly is going to be always good for misses left and right, because that is one of the aspects that points the face offline or online. It's not all about twist. Lie is also an element of it. She's got standard Golf Pride grips as well, so tall velvets, and they're stretched on a little bit, come out nice and thin for her smaller hands. Now this shaft goes into a 56-degree Vokey, M-grind 08 bounce 56-degree Vokey, which is her sound wedge stepping down from the pitching wedge of the set. Again, by keeping the loft on there for me, just a nicer step. Same shaft, same grip, same lie, same grip, same shaft. Bleeds into the 2 hybrid, so she's got 21-degree H1 power hybrid, also got a 23-degree ring key. Oh yes. So I opted in this set, which her old set she had a fairway wood, but I opted in this set to stay with 2 hybrids and keep loft. Again, 21 degrees of loft. I like giving Fanula plenty of loft. It helps her pop the ball up in the air and makes distance that way rather than stripping loft away. And then she's always struggling, losing it to the right with lower shots. So keeping the hybrids, 2 hybrids instead of fairway wood, is a much more usable club for her. We're finding that she just never used the fairway wood. Driver was TS2. She's got 11.5 degree loft, and we've stuck in the A1. When I ordered this and tried this, I was tempted to up the loft because obviously I can up it through the sleeve, but we've kept it at 11.5, and you'll hear what she thinks of this club as we go into the next section to hear what she thinks of her new, very extravagant golf clubs. But this club has been quite an amazing revelation for both of us watching her hit, and I think it would have been the same with any adult style driver going from a junior to an adult one, but we'll talk about that more as the video goes on. This one comes in a Curricade shaft. Again, it's an L-flex, it's 45 gram, very, very light, same grip on there as well. Yeah, this club's an interesting one, which we'll talk about in a second. So the big curveball for lots of people was AP2 over AP1, and I would kind of get most of my students and all of my students and definitely any of my family members to just try and respect loft as much as possible. Stripping that off is all fun for launch monitors, but me and Fionnuala don't play golf on launch monitors. We go out and play golf, and I want her to play and have fun, get that ball up in the air and make some decent distances, which I just felt AP2 just helped us sustain a little bit. 2 hybrids as well, getting rid of the fairway wood that we used to have has been great. Again, loft being the key, and actually taking a little bit of loft off, believe it or not, in the driver at the moment, and it might change as she plays more, but she's enjoying this, and this club is going. Let's see what she thinks. So new clubs for Fionnuala.
Yep.
What are your initial thoughts? How many rounds have we played with them?
2.
So we've done a 9 holes and about 11 holes, haven't we?
Yes. They felt very different to my old clubs, but I liked it. They were good. They felt like, how could I put it? They felt more real, like more proper, and like so when I hit my 21, I hit it.
Your power hybrid.
Yes, my power hybrid. I hit it and I hit it right on the face, so it felt like I didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Which was really nice feeling.
So you had Ping Junior clubs before, which were really good, but they were, they felt. Did these feel? I mean, a golf term we would use is like more solid.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a fair word to use?
Yeah.
What you're trying to say there?
They feel a lot more solid.
Yeah, like off the face they feel almost firmer and like more wacky. Do you know what I mean? So, which is your favourite club?
6-iron.
6-iron. So you didn't have a 6-iron before, so something which is quite unique for you, isn't it, in this set, is we actually have those, there's more irons, so you got 5 through, like we talked about, where before you had gap. So you're actually quite enjoying hitting some different clubs, aren't you?
Yeah, it's fun, yeah.
And then second favourite club?
I'd say my driver.
So there's been quite a difference in the driver, hasn't there? Like, what I'll say what I think in a second. What do you think the difference has been with your driver? Say on ball flight, have you noticed any difference in the way
it's gone like a lot higher and it's gone further.
Loads higher and ridiculously further. Now that's not that's not like OTS speed, because you had no tight list before to compare it to, but you had a junior driver.
Yeah.
Where now you've got obviously an adult head. Obviously the club's fitted to you, and it is. I mean, we played with your nana, my mum, didn't we, at the weekend?
Yes.
She was a little upset, wasn't she?
Yeah. Kept on out driving her.
By a long way. It was noticeably different over what a driver that you had before that I really think is a good club still.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, it was noticeable, wasn't it? And then also the 2 hybrids. What's the difference between those 2? Have you learnt the difference between those 2 yet?
So this one goes, the 21 goes further.
Yeah.
This one doesn't go as far but has more like loft, so it'll go.
What's that, the 23?
Yeah. So it'll go higher.
That's it, yeah, absolutely. And then also, why this putter, what's the best thing you like about this putter? Do it, Fionnuala. Now you're loving that, aren't you? Like that sells that putter for you, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that
it's sold, got it, having it.
So the main points for me here, for hopefully you to take away, and a few things have happened. With these clubs coming, we have definitely played more golf. It inspires Fionnuala to get out there more, drag me out there more. Because believe it or not, even though there are some benefits to me obviously being her dad for golf, there are lots of drawbacks as well. I don't want to get home from work in the evening and have to go to golf always, because I've been at golf all day. It's my job as well as my passion, but other dads are kind of using their children a little bit to escape to the range. It's a free pass to get out there, to take the kid with them and have fun. So she loses a little bit there, so the new clubs make us do that, which has been great. The fact that these clubs are just fit for her. Now, you could do that at any price. You don't have to do it at this top end price that I've done it at, or you would do it if you emulated what I've got for her. You can still do this at any price. I think the big differences for her as well, which has been great, is having a 5-iron, a 6-iron, a 7-iron, 8-iron, 9-iron pitching wedge. It's making her realise that the different clubs do different things. She can hit different distances. She's starting to learn her distances more. when she had the big gaps in her sets, then it was kind of less obvious that all the clubs did very different things, because they kind of blended a bit more, which I think is another great skill that she's now starting to learn. So again, even if you get a set of clubs to move to the next stage and you get that, you know, your 6 irons going further than your 7 iron and your 8 irons going shorter than your 7 iron, that lesson in there as quick as possible is a great skill to be continuing their development with. Also as well, for me, you've got to be thinking when you get in kids clubs, it's about the weight, the length, the lie, so the fitting, making sure that helps them develop, not harms them. I see so many poorly fitted clubs and kids wanting to use dad's drivers or mum's drivers really quickly, and it just kind of just being just too long for them, too hard for them, and it makes them hit worse shots. So that fitting process, even for the kids, is as important as it obviously should be for you, the adult, the parent at home who plays. And nothing really beats, and doesn't matter what company you go for, what price bracket you go for, their own clubs. It pushes them to have this ownership of a thing, to go and do this activity more, use the tools to go and have fun. And that's what buying a set of clubs can do for your young golfers. So definitely it's the fitting process. It's no different to the adult process really. Shall we choose a winner? It's Ryder Cup branded Bushnell Phantom time for a subscriber. So I've got my subscriber list in front of me on my Big Mac here, so I'm going to just stop and find one. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Who have we got? We have got Toby Kemba. Toby Kemba. So Toby, if you're watching, give me a message on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. Just message me, we'll connect, I'll get your address so we can send that off to you. Well done, Toby. Right, I've got these 2 putt outs to give away. The lovely boys at Putt Out. I've got a Team Europe coloured putt out to give away, and also a Team USA one. That should cheer up some of the USA Ryder Cup fans. So right, if you want to win, so it took me 2 winners. If you want to win one of these putt outs, go anywhere in the world, doesn't matter where you are in the world, I will send them. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel. If you're a subscriber, you've got a chance of winning one of those putt outs. We're going to have 2 winners, and we'll do the prize maybe next Monday again. Monday seems like a good day to just give stuff away, doesn't it? Don't you think? Thanks for watching. Post comments down below as always. If you want to get involved in the daily vlog, remember, post comments down below. I will do comment of the day as well. I've missed it this today because there was enough going on, but we will do it in other daily vlogs as well. So a good comment, I'll pick one, try and include it in the daily vlog. I will do more swings as well. Instagram at Crossfield Marks, where you find me on there. Email, and you can post me a message on there of your swing so I can pull it down and hopefully get you involved in the daily vlogs there also. Have a good evening. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of Fanula's clubs. She's done alright, hasn't she? See you soon.